afternoon. President Anthony, Vice President Crawford, faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, and esteemed guests. On behalf of the STEM Scholars Program, it is my absolute honor to welcome you to the STEM Scholars Program White Coat Ceremony. My name is Erica Perret, and I am a biomedical science major at Lawson State Community College. Today's ceremony theme, Advancing the Legacy, STEM Leaders in Action, describes exactly who we are. Today is more than just an event. It's a celebration of growth, resilience, and the powerful legacy we are building together. The STEM program has begun 22 years ago under the leadership of Dr. Bruce Crawford, Vice President for Instructional Services. And as you can see, the legacy continues strong today with us. For me, being a STEM scholar hasn't just been about academics. It's been about learning how to balance being a full-time student, a full-time district manager, and a parent. There are moments where I question if I can truly do it all. But this program reminded me that resilience and support can take you further than you ever expected. Fellow scholars, as we begin this special occasion, let's reflect on how far we've come. Take pride in what we've achieved and look ahead with confidence and purpose. Again, welcome to our STEM White Coat Ceremony. Now I would like to introduce fellow STEM scholar Shakira Lawson, who will be reading the poem titled Our Deepest Fear by Marianne Williamson.
Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful in our bedroom. It is our light, not our darkness, that defines us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be? Brilliant, gorgeous, talented, or fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your place more to not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about prison so that other people won't feel insecure about you. We're born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in every way. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Of AI applications to be implemented in programs by way of coursework, internship, and/or work-based experience or learning opportunities. STEM scholars have worked diligently, earning AI badges throughout the year. In fact, as a program, we have earned over 75 micro-credentials since August. Google AI Essentials, a self-paced program to help people across roles and industries. The AI skills is taught by AI experts and gurus. Courses include Introduction to AI, Maximize Productivity with AI Tools, Discover the Art of Prompting, Use AI Responsibly, and Stay Ahead of the AI Curve. I completed all 5 courses under the specialization. Through this experience, I gained real skills that I can apply in school, my future career, and everyday problem solving. We also hosted an AI Empowerment Conference on campus on February 27, 2026, where we learned from experts in the field.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Caleb Otis, and I'm a biology major. The National Society of Black Engineers, NSBE for short, is one of the largest student-governed organizations based in the United States, with more than 25,000 members and more than 700 chapters in the U.S. and abroad. NSBE supports and promotes the aspirations of collegiate and pre-collegiate students and technical professionals in engineering and technology. NSBE's mission is to increase the number of culturally responsible Black engineers who excel academically, succeed professionally, and positively impact the community. Initiated by Dr. Thomas, the NSBE chapter at Lawson State was chartered in 2021. Since then, we've been fortunate to travel to several national conferences with the support of Student Services Division and the STEM program. One of the highlights of this year as a STEM scholar was attending the NSBE National Convention in Baltimore, Maryland from March 18th through the 22nd, 2026. This convention featured an impressive career fair which had a big impact on me. Before going, I always thought I knew what I wanted to do. I've always wanted to become a pediatrician, but at the same time, the idea of staying in school for so many years scared me. It made me unsure about my future, and even though I love the idea of helping kids. While I was at the job fair, I talked to schools like Johns Hopkins, Michigan, and Georgia Tech. These conversations really opened my eyes and gave me insight into a different career path called biomedical engineering. Before this, I had never even thought this as an option for me. Learning about it made me realize there are other ways to work in the medical field without becoming a doctor. What stood out to me most was how these schools explained that biomedical engineering combines science, technology, and health. It made me feel excited because it sounded like something I could enjoy while still making a difference. Overall, this experience helped me think more about my future. It showed me that I have more choice than I thought. We would like to acknowledge Dean Cyrus Vance and the Student Services Division for supporting our trip to Baltimore by paying for some of our expenses. We would also like to acknowledge the Links organization for recently providing our chapter with the NSBE STEM Ready grant.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Taylor Grace, and I'm in aerospace engineering. The innovative research, industry, and service experiences to increase STEM engagement and persistence at historically Black community colleges. IROS for short is a $500,000 NSF grant which aims to serve the national
5 HBCUs. This is a 12-week paid internship experience designed to strengthen Alabama's innovation and technology workforce. During my time as an intern at the Economic Development Partnership of Alabama, also known as EDPA, I gained valuable experience in entrepreneurship, program development, and economic strategy. I contributed to improving application processes by creating forms for Fuel Alabama and supporting survey development for Pilot Alabama, which helped enhance data collection and participant evaluation. I also conducted research and analysis on startup applicants for the Launchpad competition, evaluating business models and market potential, and assisted in selecting finalists. This experience provided me with a deeper understanding of how innovation programs support business growth and workforce development across the state. It also strengthened my analytical thinking, communication, and decision-making skills while allowing me to contribute to initiatives that help expand opportunities for students and entrepreneurs in Alabama.
HBCU hackathon, hosted by the Birmingham chapter of the American Association of Lawson and the Alabama Power Foundation. 3 scholars, Taylor, McKinley, and Akira, as well as 2 other Lawson State students, worked as a team to build a digital tool that helped quantify and visualize non-energy benefits for individual, households, or communities. We are proud to announce that our scholars had the highest total score among community college teams, which secured the Best Community College Solution Prize. As a result, each team member received a $1,500 cash award.
We are also proud to announce that Jeremiah Jackson was named to the Lawson State All-Alabama Academic Solutions. Through Phi Beta Kappa in partnership with the Alabama Community College System. With this honor, she received a $1,000 scholarship. Additionally, 8 scholars attended the Emerging Researchers National Conference in Atlanta, Georgia from March 19th to 21st, 2026. From the conference, scholars were able to enhance their science communication skills and to better understand how to prepare for science careers in a global workforce. While these scholars were in Atlanta, Georgia, several of us were in Baltimore, Maryland, attending the 2026 NSB Convention. Attending the convention was a truly meaningful and eye-opening experience for me. It gave me the opportunity to connect with students, professionals, and leaders from across the country who are all working toward growth and success in STEM fields. Being in that environment allowed me to see firsthand how strong, supportive, and connected the STEM community is, especially within the African American community. One of the most impactful aspects of the conference was serving in the role of senator for my chapter. In this position, I participated in voting on the next wave of national leadership, proposed amendments to organizational rules, and made key decisions that helped shape the future of NSB. This experience gave me a deeper appreciation for leadership, governance, and the responsibility that comes with representing others. It also allowed me to actively contribute to the organization's growth and long-term impact. In addition to my leadership role, I was able to network and engage in meaningful conversations with individuals who share similar goals and challenges. Hearing different perspectives and career journeys helped me better understand the wide range of opportunities available in STEM. The conference also reinforced the importance of representation and how powerful it is to see someone who looks just like you, thriving in technical and leadership roles. Overall, this experience strengthened my confidence, expanded my perspective, and reinforced my commitment to continuing my journey in STEM while contributing to a community that is making a lasting impact. Lastly, I personally benefited from the career fair where I was requested to interview on site by a major construction company, Henson Phelps. The interview went well, and I look forward to further exploring that opportunity. These are only a few examples of the many opportunities that scholars took advantage of this year. We want to thank anyone who has ever forwarded Dr. Thomas opportunities that came across your desk for our benefit. Now, Dr. Shawanda Thomas, STEM Director, will share announcements of internships and scholarships.
The core values of the STEM program are research, integrity, service, and excellence. As research and academic excellence are integral to the program, I would like to share internship and scholarship offers received by our scholars this year. Stand up as I call your name. Jakiria Clopton. Jakiria was selected as a facilitator for the 2026 RTX Future Ready Engineers Program, which runs from June 29th through August 4th. She will receive a $5,250 stipend. Taylor was accepted into the 2026 cycle of the Computational Research Access Network program for the spring 2026 semester. She was also accepted to participate in the DOW HBCU MI Summer Research Internship Program on May 27th through August 8th, and she will receive a $15,000 stipend. She's also a semifinalist in the Jack Kent Cook Foundation Undergraduate Transfer Scholarship. Ashlyn Minty. Ashlyn was selected for participation in the Morehouse School of Medicine, Tuskegee University, UAB, O'Neill Cancer Center Partnership Research Summer Training Program, which runs from May 27th through July 27th. She will receive a $4,500 stipend. Michael Jackson. Mike received many offers. One, the UAB American Heart Association SURE program, which runs from June 1st to July 31st. She will receive a $6,000 stipend. The Army HBCU MI Spark Internship Program, which also is from June 1st to August 7th. She has to choose, right? It's $15,000. She was receiving an externship from UAB in the Division of Cardiovascular Diseases from May 25th to May 31st, as well as UAB scholarships, a transfer pathway scholarship in the amount of $1,000 per semester, plus a Phi Theta Kappa scholarship for $1,500 per semester, as well as an All Alabama Academic Team scholarship
introducing our alumni STEM scholar, who is our guest speaker today. Mr. Preston London began his engineering journey at Lawson State Community College, where he has laid a strong foundation in STEM and mechanical engineering. He distinguished himself early on by becoming the first president of the National Society of Black Engineers, also known as NSBE, in Lawson. Continuing his education at Alabama A&M University, Preston graduated cum laude in December 2025 at A&M. He took on leadership roles such as financial crisis of NSBE, Scale Ambassador, and CEO. He was also an active member of the A&M track and field team itself in Rolesville. Preston's professional and research experience is extensive. He completed 2 consecutive summer rotations with Southern Company's Business, Process, and Innovation (PEI) department, focusing on P&ID's standard asset data model, sound remediation, ATOS, 3D modeling, and asset tagging. His diverse background includes contributions to projects at NASA, NCAS, Hudson Alpha, UAB, Shore, GM, and various campus research labs. In addition to his academic and professional achievements, Preston holds a certificate in microelectronics from Purdue University. He also founded the Eco Equality Alliance (EEA), an organization dedicated to innovative, sustainable energy engineering solutions into solutions that benefit communities. Currently, Preston is an engineer one in transmission line data design at Southern Company in Forest Park, Georgia, where he leverages his expertise in mechanical systems and process integration to support critical energy projects. Please extend a warm welcome to alumni scholar Preston London.
Just wanted to say thank you to Dr. Thomas, Ms. Willow, the whole Lawson State community. It's a pleasure and an honor to speak with you all today. I was in the car with my sister 4 years ago. I was in the same position as you guys, so it's kind of full circle moment coming back and be able to share some kind words of encouragement for your journey. So today I just wanted to highlight that this is a celebration. It's a milestone. It's an honor to stand before you host. And every day, I look at this opportunity as a blessing to be able to speak with you all. So, today is more than a celebration, it's a milestone. It's a reflection on discipline, sacrifices, and commitment. Every late night, every morning, and every day you kept going and you felt like stopping. So first I want to say job well done. Congratulations. But today I also want to encourage you. I want to talk about what it truly means to believe in yourself. You have to have faith within this journey, even when things don't look like they're going your way. You have to continue to believe in yourself. Some of you have sacrificed time, some of you have sacrificed comfort, and some of you have even sacrificed when people don't understand what you're doing. But today I want to say that there are moments when you're tired, moments when you felt overwhelmed, and moments when you questioned if this really the path I'm supposed to be on. But you kept going. And that's all that matters. This white coat you see today doesn't just mean something that you'll wear. represents discipline, and it represents trust. One day, someone will look at you not as a professional, but as their hope. It means that what you do from this point forward carries weight. It means that preparation matters, and that your character matters just as much as your knowledge. Because if you don't believe in yourself, it becomes very difficult for others to even believe in you. I want to share something personal with you today. Growing up, I watched my mom work multiple jobs just to provide for me and my sister. Every morning, every late night, and even weekends, she would always show up every single time. And I can remember asking my mom, why do you work so hard? I mean, you gotta take a break, you gotta relax. And she told me something that stayed with me my entire life. I have a goal to make sure that our family has everything we need. And with God, I will not fail. Not I'll try, not if it works out, but I will not fail. And that kind of mindset for a child sticks with you as you go into your adult years. And it teaches you that your purpose is strong enough and that quitting is never an option. It teaches you that discipline will carry you when motivation starts to run out. And it teaches you that sometimes you have to keep going, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Some of you have balanced school with work. Some of you have balanced responsibilities at home. And some of you fight self-doubt constantly. But you stayed and you kept going, and you're here today. I want to say that there are lessons that showed up in life in different ways. And I remember being in 3rd grade sitting in my math class where I was struggling, and I really didn't understand some of the content. And one day my teacher advised me to stay behind while everybody else went outside. And she said to me, you didn't do well on the test, so don't be cheap, because you will never be good at math. Now, as a child, hearing that, it hit a little different. I was upset. I was a little self-doubt that creeped in my mind. But for a moment, I thought to myself and I asked, did my mother give up on me tomorrow? And then I asked myself again, so what was my excuse? So in that moment, I had a choice. I could accept that label, or I could grow beyond it. And I made a decision that day that I would not allow anybody else to define who I am, and neither should you. Because as you continue on this journey, there will be moments of self-doubt that shows up to try to creep. There will be people who question your ability, and there will be situations that stretch you beyond what feels comfortable. And sometimes, the hardest push you'll hear will be your own. Doubt is normal, but staying is a choice. The white coat you wear today is proof of that. It's proof that you belong in the spaces that you're stepping in. It's proof that whatever you do forward is just representing you, your family, and your community. And also, it requires consistency, it requires discipline, and it requires resilience. Because excellence is not something you do on an occasion, it's a habit, and it's something you create now. It's how you show up on days when you don't even feel like it. It's how you respond to things that don't even go your way. It's how you carry yourself when no one is watching. Remember the people who are counting on you. Remember the sacrifices that even got you here. And remember the version of yourself that refused to quit. And most importantly, remember who you decided to become. Because your journey is bigger than you. It's about the lives you impact, the people you serve, and the difference you'll make in moments that really truly matter. The world doesn't just need professionals. It needs leaders. It needs compassion. It needs individuals who go beyond what is required of them. And as today, I look at the crowd and I see that just hearing your accomplishments in itself really made me excited and happy that you all are doing well and will continue to do well. So I see strength, I see resilience, and I see purpose. So today, wear your white coat with pride, enjoy this moment, and walk in purpose, carry it with integrity, honor it, not just with your words, but with your actions. And as you move forward, I want to leave you with this. Never allow comfort to replace growth. Never allow doubt to silence your purpose. And never forget the standard you set for yourself when you chose to get on this path. Because today is not the finish line, but it's only the beginning. And no matter how far you go, no matter how many lives you impact, how successful you become, never forget that the job is not finished. Thank you.
On behalf of Lawson State Community College and the STEM program, we'd like to thank you for your encouraging words. And as a token of our appreciation, I'd like to introduce you. Next, Mel Edward, science instructor, will assist Dr. Thomas with the dancing.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Now we'll begin the STEM Scholars Pennant Ceremony. Each scholar will be presented with a pin commemorating this special occasion. The pin's design was customized specifically for Lawson State STEM scholars. May 2026 graduates receive a medallion. Now I will ask the scholars to please stand to receive your pin. Angel Jenright. Jordan Allen. Jordan Bryant. Jakayla Bird. Lyric Caldwell. Jakiria Clopton. Taylor Gray.
Romero Jackson Jr. Jasmine Norris. Kimberly Oliver. Caleb Otis. Erica Parrott. Jeremiah Perry Sr. Christopher Pedway. Aaliyah Pruitt. Jada Tannehill. Jordan Tepe. Nathan Wells. Nathan Williams. Thank you.
Now, we will begin the white coat portion of our program. The STEM white coat ceremony is an observance research efforts of students pursuing and engaging in rigorous scientific research. The research is typically the result of intense literature reviews, lab experiments, and/or data analysis via an established research methodology. To this end, all Lawson State Community College STEM scholars are expected to engage in research during their tenure at Lawson State. Eligibility to receive a white coat requires participation in a creditable research experience, the dissemination of said research via a conference presentation or peer-reviewed publication, and demonstration of ethical behavior and integrity in all academic pursuits. Let me add that the white coat is not just a garment, it is a symbol of empowerment for STEM scholars. At this time, I would like to ask Mrs. Nyla Gerasi, Mathematics Chair, and Dr. Bruce Crawford, Vice President for Instructional Services, to come forward and assist with the white coat presentation.
The first scholar to be quoted is Ashley Hendon.
Good afternoon. My name is Ashley Hinton. I am a biology major and I interned as a 2025 American Heart Association Summer Scholar. I did my research at the University of Alabama at Birmingham under the mentorship of Dr. Juhai Samal. The title of my research is microglial glycosylation and neuroinflammation models. During this time, through my research, I studied microglial, which are immune cells in the brain, and how a process called glycosylation, sugars or glycans that are attached to different biomolecules, affects them during inflammation. The importance of my research was understanding how these changes can impact the brain response to injury and neurological diseases, including Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and stroke. This research helped us better understand brain inflammation and may guide the development of future treatments for neurological diseases. Thank you.
The next scholar receiving the quote is Jamaya Jackson.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jemiah Jackson, and I am a 2025-2026 American Heart Association Scholar. I had the privilege of conducting research this past semester at the University of Alabama at
I then used special machines to look closely at the material to understand how its structure affects how much energy it can produce. This kind of material is important because it can be used in things like wearable devices, sensors such as hypothetical smart shoes, aircraft structural health, or even energy harvesting floors and surfaces. This is technology that can create energy from everyday movement like walking or just bending your body. Thank you.
The last scholar receiving their coats is Araya Robinson.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Araya Robinson, and I'm a biology major. Last summer, I had the opportunity to do research at the University of Alabama under Dr. Stephen Ritchie as a part of the 2025 EFRI Upward Program. The title of my research is Utilizing Charged Membranes Through Crossflow Filtration for Protein Concentration. In this research, I was responsible for testing an altered ultrafiltration membrane and a crossflow filtration system to see if it was comparable to the performance of a standard ultrafiltration membrane. I did this by testing two standard membranes and the altered membrane in a crossflow system, and I evaluated factors such as flux and flow rate to determine if it performed to a similar level. While the altered membrane did not perform better than the standard membranes, this research contributes to ongoing efforts to develop a membrane that Fairlife could potentially upscale for commercial use. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to invite some of our alumni scholars who have previously received white coats to come forward and share updates on their current endeavors. Kadiatu Bielo and Zoe Edmonds.
Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry, my voice is not well. I just finished getting sick, so I apologize in advance. But my name is Kadiatu Bielo. I am a recent graduate of Lawson State Community College. I recently graduated in 2025 with my Associates of Science in Computer Science, and I'm currently a junior at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. And I'm also trying to get my bachelor's in computer science there. So just some things that I've been doing for 25-26. I started classes. I was very nervous, surprisingly, because I didn't know what to expect from UAB. It was my first time in a bachelor's program, so I just wanted to make sure I was keeping my grades up, and I found an organization, a student-led organization called Women in Tech at UAB. And I chose that organization because NSBE, National Society of Black Engineers, I was heavily involved when I was here at Lawson, but at UAB they weren't really started up yet, so I decided to go full on in Women in Tech. And fortunately, 2026, the spring semester came around, and NSBE is also now up and running, and we have an amazing president right now. Shout out to Joshua. He's today I'm going to be Women in Tech President for 26-27. I was able to so we want to continue to improve tech initiatives at UAB, help people to continue learning how to code and foster that coding environment on campus. I also am, like I said, involved in NSB, and I want to continue just furthering engineering initiatives at UAB as well. Besides that, school-wise, I was able to compete in another Georgia Tech hackathon. I'm not placed, but we did create an application called Best Truth. It's a web extension that helps you figure out whether you can trust the news source or not. So it will take the news website that you are on and run it through an LLM, and we got through an database that will tell you whether the news source is trustworthy. We're still working on that. Other than that, I am just excited to be here. I want to give Dr. Thomas, Dr. Evans, Dr. Crawford, Dr. Vance, he was just here for inviting me back, and hopefully in the future I can come back to Lawson and continue speaking. And congratulations to all of the STEM scholars. I was just here. I wish I could be back, but I'm just so proud of everyone. I'm proud of the white coat recipients, and just everyone please keep it up. And yes, go Cougars.
After leaving Lawson, I continued my education at Auditorium University, where I received my bachelor's in rehabilitation and disability studies. I am currently at Alabama State University, where I am finishing my second semester of the doctoral program in occupational therapy. It has challenged me in new ways and it pushed me to grow and reminded me daily on why I chose this path. And my journey has not been without challenges. One experience that always stayed with me during my time in the STEM program is I had an internship which was in Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. And it challenged me, it pushed me outside of my comfort zone, and it also tested my confidence in ways I wasn't used to. At the time, it felt tough, but I didn't realize how I was growing. But recently, I was reminded of that experience last semester when I was going through my advanced growth anatomy class. And the class required discipline, perseverance, and mental strength, and I found myself leaning on the same resilience that I began building back then when I was here at Lawson State Community College. It made me realize that every challenge you face, even the ones that feel overwhelming in the moment, are actually preparing us for what's ahead. So everyone received their white coats today, or have received their white coats. It's more than just a ceremony. It represents your commitment, your hard work, and your purpose. Don't be afraid to grow. Do not be afraid to ask for help and to step outside of your comfort zone. Every experience you have, good or bad, is shaping you into the professional you are becoming. And most importantly, never underestimate the impact you will have on others. The work you are prepared to do matters more than you know. Congratulations to all of you. I am so proud of you, and I can't wait to see where your journey takes you. Before I leave, I want to share this quote that has always grounded me. And I seen it on someone else's slide, but it always seems impossible until it's done by Nelson Mandela. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Bring those reflections back. I wrote some notes on my stick to it because sometimes I tend to wander off into a lane, so I'm going to read to my notes. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here and being part of this white coat ceremony today. I'm truly honored to stand before you as a person who helped to start the STEM program at Lawson State, and the person who continues to support that along with our president. I think that this is the best program in the state of Alabama. I'm biased, but this moment represents more than recognition. It represents transformation. It represents preparation. And it represents the kind of future that will happen for you because you invested in it. To our STEM students, congratulations. Today is about the work that we've already done, the work we will be doing in the future, and the participation in the STEM initiatives here at Lawson State. And through this, we gain research experience, those who get the opportunity, those who participated in many of the activities Dr. Thomas lined up for every Friday. So I know because I signed requisitions for her to support those efforts. Thank you for joining those initiatives. Research is not just an assignment, it's patience and perseverance. It is asking good questions when the answers are not yet obvious. It's learning from what you don't know, but first time and trying again. Stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger when you come. Ask questions over and over and find answers or different answers as you do the research. So continue to do research that Dr. Thomas has embedded in you through this program. Also want to acknowledge the leadership of the program, Dr. Thomas. Dr. Thomas has been working this initiative for how many years now? At least 7 years. Whitlow's not here with us today, but they have done an outstanding job making sure the students are prepared, that the programs are here, that the activities are ready, events are set up, travel is done, those kinds of things are ready for you to go. Thank you, Dr. Thomas. Just to show my expression of kindness and thank you, Dr. Thomas, I have a little token for you and for Ms. Whitlow as well. So here you go. And before Mrs. Gilbert started traveling with us, Dr. Thomas and I had the pleasure of traveling with all of the students from California to Washington, D.C., Arizona, so everywhere we begin. So thank you, Dr. Thomas. Students, I encourage you with this thing here. Your passion is powerful. Passion is a powerful tool. But your discipline is what will make you do what you do. You have to be disciplined to stay with this initiative, disciplined to stay with this in the field, disciplined to do research, disciplined to make sure that you are successful in those things. So stick with whatever you decide to do. Stay patient. And to everyone in attendance, family, faculty, staff, community partners, please hear me clearly. Your participation matters. Parents, it matters. Supporters, it matters. Faculty, it matters. Staff, it matters. Administrators, thank you, it matters because the resources, the activities, the information that they need, the support they need, you are providing. And so continue to do that for your students as they do what they do in life. So as I close my comments that AI and right, today we celebrate STEM excellence, but we also inspire STEM expansion. So let's take this moment and turn it into a momentum. To our students, STEM students, continue to conduct research, continue seeking mentorships, continue building the confidence that comes from real achievement. The future needs thinkers, innovators, and problem solvers, and you are those individuals. And it needs you. Congratulations again, and thank you for representing Lawson State Community College with excellence, curiosity, and purpose. As our vision statement indicates, we cultivate excellence through innovation and technology. Go, be bold, and innovative while cultivating excellence. Thank you very much.
Integrity Award. This award is given in honor of Charles Caldwell Jr., who was a STEM scholar who passed away in 2014 from a medical condition. This award is presented to the STEM scholar who has shown outstanding dedication and consistent participation in on-campus and off-campus STEM activities throughout the academic year. This scholar constantly reaches out to me on a weekly basis, maybe even daily, concerning various opportunities. I knew he was serious months ago when he said he would attend the Auburn University's College of Engineering Transfer Nation Day. I honestly think he wouldn't show until he actually sent pictures of in our STEM group meetings of him at Auburn University on a wet, cold, and rainy day. He is unwavering in his pursuit of STEM opportunities. Therefore, I present the STEM Integrity Award to Christopher Petway. The next award is the STEM Scholar Service Award. This award is going to a scholar who has been committed to serving the community on campus and off. Under the direction of Mrs. Nyla Gerasi, this scholar has tutored math concepts to Oxmoor Valley Elementary students with the math team. She is deeply involved in the Birmingham Urban Debate League Scholars, where she helps with outreach and spends at least 2 hours each week helping local middle and high school students prepare for debate tournaments. The STEM Scholar Service Award goes to Jakiria Clout. The STEM Scholars Excellence in Academics Award is given to the scholar who has the highest grade point average in the program. That scholar is Jacayla Burr. And a little birdie told me this week that she is on track to maintain that 4.0 grade. Our final special award is the STEM Scholars Rise Award. This award goes to the most instrumental scholar this year, one who has demonstrated a high standard in all four core values of the program: research, integrity, service, and excellence. As you heard earlier, she is a semi-finalist for the Jack King Cook Scholarship, which provides support to the exceptionally promising students from across the nation. Last year, she received a $15,000 scholarship from the Thurgood Marshall College. She led the Nesby chapter as president this year and led the hackathon team to a victory in November. She volunteers on and off campus. She's articulate, loved by her peers, and always willing to give a helping hand. The 2026 STEM Scholar Rise Award goes to Taylor Grace. And by the way, that will come with cash money, courtesy of Mrs. Gerasi and me. I would also like to recognize Ashley Hinton, who stand,
alumni STEM scholar or graduate of Lawson State Community College, please stand up to be recognized. If you're a faculty or staff member at Lawson State Community College, please stand up to be recognized. Again, thank you to everyone in attendance for your support. Lastly, it's an honor to introduce the president of Lawson State Community College, Dr. Cynthia T. Anthony, with those remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. This has been an amazing afternoon, and I feel smarter just by being in your presence. This is an amazing group of students. It is so good to see and to hear all of the amazing things that you all are doing, because that's indicative of what we are doing here at Lawson State Community College. Our STEM alums, thank you so much for being here. I was sitting there going, oh my goodness, all my babies are growing up. They are adulting now. But for the things that you all are doing, I am just overwhelmed at the talent that we have here at Lawson State Community College. And I'm going to take issue with one thing that Dr. Crawford said. He said that he thinks this is the best STEM program in Alabama. I would submit to you that Lawson State Community College has the best STEM program in any community college in the nation. I've been around a lot of educational institutions, both 4-year and 2-year, and many of you have heard me say, I will put my students up against some of the 4-year college research students any day, and I bet we'll win. Taylor Grace or Jasmine Norris somewhere with me. We'll sit them down in a minute. We'll sit them down. You all are amazing students. I'm so proud of everything that you all have done. And I just say to you to keep going. You've heard some wonderful inspirational words from one of our own. Preston was sitting, as he said, in your seat not too long ago. Look at where he is now to come back and talk with you about this. Same thing with Kadiatu and little Zoe. That's my little cheerleader. But just know that in a couple of years, you all will be coming back, giving some other students some words of wisdom and some encouragement to keep going. The things that you all are doing, it just, in many, many instances, does not happen with community college students. You all represent the face of the best that we have to offer here at Lawson State and in our community college system. So wear that proudly and know that you stand as role models for other students. So congratulations again to you all. I could not take my seat without recognizing the little tiny force behind all of this that happens. A small but mighty package here. Dr. Shawana Thomas. Day, night, evening, weekends, and she's like, I mean, we need this, we want this, and I'm like, okay, Dr. Thomas, we're gonna figure it out, but thank you so much for your commitment to the STEM programs. We know it's not always easy, but you get it done, and I see you, I know what you're doing. Ms. Whitlow is not here with us, but we certainly appreciate all that she has done for us, and will continue to do. And then we brought on 2 more of them. Look at them sitting back there in the back trying to be incognito. Dr. Gerasi, and I wanted to call her what I always call her. Yeah, Dr. Gilbert. Fancy pants right there. But thank you all for joining into this amazing initiative and pouring into our students the way that we do. Family, it takes your support. It takes your support. And when these students know that they have a support system behind them, they have not only the people at Lawson State who are working to help them to succeed, but it takes support outside of our walls also. So we just commend you for what you do and ask that you continue to help them as they embark upon this next phase. You all know that Lawson State will always be here for you. Ask Kadiata. She comes, she's sitting at registration tables and wherever, because once a cougar, always a cougar, and we are always here for you. So you all just continue to go forth and continue to strive for excellence. Like I said, here at Lawson State, our vision is certainly cultivating success through excellence and innovation. And as I look at your faces, I see much excellence and great innovation here. So keep going forward and continue to be great. Thank you all for being here.